Grandma's computer just got easy. Today we are talking about remote desktop for the grandchildren or parents to help seniors that feel isolated and just feel like they're just so disconnected from their family and friends and loved ones and people important to them. So today's topic, we are talking about remote desktop. So we're going to get into it here. The first thing with remote desktop is I'm going to tell you a story. So when I used to live in a different area, my parents always really struggled with their technology. And I lived so far away, and I was the only one that had the skills and knowledge to be able to help them. So to be able to help them, I created a solution. I looked up online, what kind of technology could I use to help my parents far away? And I found remote desktop. Now, this is when it first came out, you guys. It was amazing. There was a thing called TeamViewer. And back in the day, this is like 5-10 years ago, you could remote in this platform called TeamViewer. You could remote into any kind of device. So it could be a smartphone, could be, a tablet, could be a desktop, whatever it was. But it mainly focused on like desktop because the screen queries and stuff for the relative size to different screens wasn't really a big thing yet. And with that, I was able to remote in. They basically just had like a little code. I was able to remote in specifically into their device, and I was able to direct them exactly what they were looking for if they got stuck on something. So since I wasn't there in person, I could see their whole screen remotely and guide them through every single step of that process and really help them navigate what they needed to do to fix their issue. So a lot of the time it was like questions on email of, vetting sources and stuff like, are you expecting an email from this source? Is this something that's, call to action, like you have to take action on it? And then I would actually like look at the specific, without clicking on it, you can use a tooltip, which when you hover over something, you can see exactly what it does. And it will give you a little tooltip that says, what it is. And so I would always go and like check links this way. So I would go and see, hey, this link is from blah, 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 give me the URL. And I could actually verify things, which was really handy. I also verified it by email address. But if you ever got it like an unexpected email, you could always vet the source. So you could always call the person, text the person, email the person directly without responding to that chain of email, right? So vetting sources kind of goes hand in hand with this kind of lecture today.